Welcome to this week's Moral Maze. Now, this week, the man in the middle of the maze is Jack Fonseca from Campaign Life Coalition. Let's say maze again. How are you?
Not too bad, thank you, Michael.
Excellent. Now, let's begin with I thought Henry Morgenthaler was dead.
He was, but his business of chopping up babies lives on.
So, say it loud, brother. Abortion clinic in Fredericton, New Brunswick announces it's losing money, will close its doors, and it wants public money. Oh, they're not making a profit anymore?
No, that's right.
I thought it was all about altruism and love. That's why they did it.
Well, they claim it's about health care for women. They love women, but really, this is an admission that they care about money. So they held a big press conference and said, we're losing money. We're going to have to close our doors at the end of July. We really need public cash. We need to extricate that money from taxpayers' wallets. Never mind the fact that 50,000 New Brunswickers don't have a family physician, that there's hours in the emergency room wait time.
Yep.
There's people waiting for languishing on waiting lists for hip and knee replacements. These are life-ameliorating surgeries that they can't get because there's not enough money. And yet, they want to pay for abortion as they want us to pay for abortion as a backup birth control method. And you know what really reeks about this story is how scripted it is. It really looks like a public relations campaign that the abortion, the Morgenthaler abortion mill, crafted together with some pro-abortion MLAs. They had, a few weeks back, they had a petition drive from some university students. Now, coincidentally, they come out with this announcement, and just within a few days, the Liberal leader in New Brunswick comes out wanting to reverse the government's policy of not funding for-profit abortuaries and wanting them to repeal the minimum of restrictions that they do have.
It's two-tier, well, three things I want to say. It's two-tier medicine. Now, I don't actually object to that, but apparently it's illegal except when you're aborting babies. Second, Morgenthaler made a lot of money. A lot of money. Most family doctors, they do okay, but a lot of them, they're not particularly wealthy. He did become very wealthy. And also, even if you believe abortion is a basic right, which I disagree with, but even if you believe that, surely you would agree that elective surgery should not be paid for by the public. If we're all rolling in money, okay, but we shouldn't be doing this. So I would ask out there people who are sort of passively pro-choice, if they would just ask themselves, is it right that they should have to pay for elective surgery, a form of birth control, when there are people waiting for essential surgery and can't get it?
Yeah, there's people who are literally immobile. They can't move from their homes waiting for essential surgery, and yet somehow we got to pay for someone's birth control method.
Yeah. Let's talk about this issue here. I mean, it does fit into Moral Maze, but it has another context as well. Ontario Superior Court rules that students can opt out of religion in Catholic schools. Now, I think they should be allowed to opt out of Catholic schools and go to a public school, but once you're in a Catholic school, I'm afraid you are going to learn religion.
Yeah. Otherwise, what you're saying is we want, we want something that we call a Catholic school, but really it's just a public school with a dress code.
Yeah. A slightly better.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason, almost certainly, that this guy sent his child there, we thought it was a better education. And also, you know this as well as I do, probably better than I do, a lot of Catholic schools, the kids are not being taught harsh Roman Catholicism. No. It's very liberal, world religion stuff. It's not going to offend anyone.
No, but I mean, in the public media, this father who's fought this lawsuit has said that the reason he put his child there was because of the fact that he believes Catholic schools do better, children learn better. I don't know. I don't know if I buy that. Why would you send your child to a Catholic school knowing that it's about inculcating Catholic beliefs in them and then fight against them? I think there's some activism involved. Very well, this could be someone who wants to bring down the Catholic school system.
Don't know the school, don't know the parents. Some Catholic schools, they do have a very good reputation. Others, not so much. Sometimes they're not that well financed. The public alternative is preferable. But would we apply this to when funding is eventually given to other schools, and I'm sure it will be eventually, Muslim and Jewish or whatever, would we say, yeah, we want to go there, can't learn Judaism, can't learn Islam? That day's never going to come.
No. But really, what disturbs me the most about this announcement, this judicial activist decision, is its totalitarianism. I mean, how dare judges say, you cannot be Catholic. You're a Catholic school, and you cannot be Catholic. You cannot teach Catholicism. You cannot inculcate students in the faith. I mean, that's raw totalitarianism.
Yeah, but you can be Catholic and not really be a Catholic. Dalton McGuinty is a very good example of that. Let's see.
I call him anti-Catholic. But...
Let's see a clip of someone who is a Catholic and a politician, and that is Stephen Woodworth. Can we see this, please?
and it's really very simple. It reads that the House of Commons affirms that every Canadian law must be interpreted in a manner to recognize in law the equal worth and dignity of everyone who is in fact a human being.
I like Stephen. I think he's an honest man and a brave man. If he wanted to really advance his career in Parliament, he wouldn't be pursuing these issues. All he's asking is for a debate on a fundamental notion of human life. That doesn't make him an extremist in any way.
Not at all. And he's not even proposing a law. He's not proposing that the law be changed. He's just saying he's trying to get parliamentarians to acknowledge first principles. And the first principle is we can't have laws that say that some human beings are not human beings.
Yep.
Can we agree on that? Can we, as Parliament, affirm this principle? And they refused. And what's really disturbing, he, prior to him reading this motion last Wednesday in Parliament, he said, "It will be a dark and dangerous day in Canada if anyone in this chamber does not agree with this principle." So he read out his motion. He actually asked the question, who here wants to deny the equal worth and dignity of any fellow human being? And then you heard erupt, "Nay, nay, nay," and they voted it down. So I think he was right. A dark and dangerous day came. And it speaks to the fact that these people who call themselves pro-choice, they switch off their brains. They really do. They turn off their brains when it comes to abortion. It's something that...
And their heart.
Yeah, and their heart.
And they concentrate on their career, and they know that the party leaders, all of the party leaders, have said, if you push this one, you can say goodbye to any sort of promotion. And if that's what really matters to you, then shame on you. But not shame on you. Thank you very much, as always.
Thank you, Michael.